Hey everyone, I'm Glenn from We Let the Dogs Out Dog Training. So today in this video, I'm going to be talking about trigger stacking. Some of you might not know what this means, but I'll break it down. You probably have a good idea, you probably never heard that term before, and oftentimes I don't really use that term when I'm talking to my clients. I like to keep it simple, not to use technical terms. A lot of my clients, they don't really care. They don't want to be impressed by these fancy words. So just to break down what trigger stacking is. So trigger stacking is for dogs, or any dog really, that has stressful experiences in life. So especially for dogs that are fearful, with reactivity, they will be frightened over certain things a lot easier than a dog that's really good with coping with stuff in life. So for a dog that has some behavior problems, that gets scared easily, so if they're frightened of people, if it's men or women, kids, vehicles like motorcycles, anything that a dog might find alarming to them, where they could possibly create them to react, find these things that are stressful to them. So you're out with your dog, you're out for a walk, and you see a person that your dog is nervous of because they're fearful of people. If it's specific men with beards or hats, they see them in a distance and your dog is frightened of that. Then later on, you're still on a walk and you see a passing vehicle, a very loud, let's say, garbage truck, another incident, and so on. So your dog is like out, not even in its threshold. Its threshold is, what is the distance that your dog sees these specific objects that it finds alarming to them. So once your dog is in that proximity that it's just too intense for the dog to handle, another incident happens. So you're adding all these triggers one right after another. So then this hormone cortisol gets released into your dog's brain when these stressful experiences happen. So now your dog has had all these incidents that occurred, and it upset your dog to the point now your dog is going to be well over its threshold and will start reacting, whether it's barking, lunging, showing its teeth, growling. Your dog is now showing all this reactivity flags, that's showing to us that it's now like really pissed off, it's upset, it's not feeling good, and your dog's trying to get away from these. Understand what trigger stacking is, how to prevent this from happening. So knowing your dog's body language, what is your dog's cues when it's feeling stressful. So understand body language, lip licking, yawning, blinking, its posture, when it's getting tense on walks, its tail tucked between its legs. There's various indications how your dog's feeling. And knowing your dog's triggers. Is it people, kids, scooters, cyclists, whatever it is. So identifying with all those dog's triggers, as well as what is your dog's threshold. Proximity, is it 50 feet, 20 feet? You want to keep your dog in that threshold, in that proximity where you can kind of keep your dog in a happier state of mind. So what can you do? Knowing all these three things, understanding a little bit more about trigger stacking. Well, there's a lot you can do. What you can do is desensitizing your dog towards these triggers, and then counter conditioning your dog to these. So yes, I'm going to be talking more in depth about counter conditioning with your dogs, because I can't cover everything in this video because it does get a little bit more technical, but at least now you know what trigger stacking is and things that you can kind of like look out for if you do have a dog that's a little bit nervous. And when your dog does, you know, get over its threshold, it will take a few days for them to decompress. Some trainers say it's like 72 hours or, you know, a day or two. You know, every dog's different. So, you know your dog, be mindful of your dog. And if there's something you're not sure of, reach out to a reward-based dog trainer. Seek out a professional dog trainer that's gonna strictly use rewards and nothing else. You don't wanna do tough love when training your dog with things that it finds upsetting. That doesn't work. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, don't forget to give a like and subscribe to our channel. And if you're not getting notifications, please click on the bell so that way you get updated when a new video pops up. Till then, guys, talk to you soon.